We are on the eve of being able to play Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition. It's been a Hogwarts kind of day, and I wanted to touch base because we've had quite a journey here. The gaming community has had quite a journey over the last several months, couple years even. It all stems from J.K. Rowling's comments about transgendered individuals in real life. A lot of people didn't like her comments. They didn't like her opinion, and the woke crowd does not like free thought. They don't like individual thought. They don't like people to express the First Amendment. They don't like they claim they want human rights, but then they want people to not have rights. They claim that they're anti-fascist, but then they act fascist. It all backfired. It all went to nothing because we've been covering Hogwarts Legacy and it is crushing it. It's one of the best-selling games on Steam, Amazon. It's smashing records. This game is going to do gangbusters, but the Metacritic review scores are in, and you can see they are fucking solid. This is the PS5 page right here. It's sitting at a 85 meta score. Generally favorable reviews based on 45 critics right here. Awesome. So we don't have the user reviews yet, and I'm assuming the user reviews are going to be just as great. But when you get the critic reviews, that's where it's like, honestly, where it tells the story. Because you've been seeing this game get burned and roasted by media outlet after media outlet, calling it transphobic, saying don't support it, boycott it, do not buy this game. People are desperate. I mean, at this point right now, as we speak, there is a Twitch streamer by the name of Nicotine wanting people to boycott Twitch because they're going to be doing an ad campaign for this game. They don't want this game to be marketed at all. They want nothing. Reset Era, a big gaming website forum, banned all discussion, positive or negative, of this game. It's completely Chris Benoit off that website. In addition to that, just today, a brave warrior made a website called Have They Played That Wizard Game, where the intent of that website is to find out who has streamed Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch so that they can be canceled. So yeah, the desperation is absolutely there. But taking a look back at Metacritic, you can see here are some of the critic scores. We got a 100 over here from this website that looks like it is from Germany. We got PlayStation Universe with a 95, Press Start Australia with a 90, GROIOnline.pl with a 90, MGG with 85. The worst score right here is from The Guardian, which is a 60. A 60 right here. And, not half bad. I'll take that. So let's see all 51 critic reviews. So honestly, it looks like there's only 4 mixed reviews of the game. But look how solid this is for the PlayStation. Look at all of it. Even IGN gave this game a 90. So that to me screams the boycott failed. On top of that, the game sales going on. How great the game has been doing. And it looks like right here that the Xbox Series X version is ranked at a 89. There's 14 critic reviews, so it looks like the PlayStation 5 version got more reviews than the Xbox, but it's a higher score on the Xbox version. You got 93s, 92s, 91s, 90s, so-called, Screen Rant, Pure Xbox, Xbox Era. You got some of these huge websites, these big media outlets. IGN gave it a 90. Screen Rant gave it a 90. So when some of those websites that are a little, I guess, catered towards canceling and boycotting things a lot of times are giving it favorable reviews, that screams to me that the critics ended up liking this game after raising a stink for no reason. Let's take a look at the PC. Wow, the PC still pretty good. We got an 82. So average, all 3 of them are above 80s, and then we still got a 90 from IGN. 60 looks like it's the lowest one from NME. We got XGN, IGN, Eurogamer, GameStar. Okay, yeah, so 60 so far looks like it's the lowest score from the critics, right? The lowest score from the critics, but there's one huge reason I want to talk about how I know the boycott was ridiculously pointless and why it backfired, right? And that's because there's an introduction of a transgender character in Hogwarts Legacy. And earlier today, there was some smart ass in my comments. Oh, you're gonna cry and say that Hogwarts Legacy went woke and blah blah blah. No, actually, I am all for transgender characters being in media. I'm all for gay LGBTQ plus. I'm all for it. I have no fucking problem with it as long as it's not shoved into the face of the consumer or has some kind of agenda behind it. Which is funny because at any point, Hogwarts Legacy developers could have revealed that there was a transgender character in this game. They definitely could have. They could have been like, hey guys, there's a transgender in here. We're not transphobic. We're not transphobic, guys. But, just let the boycotters make an ass out of themselves. Boom, boom. Oh, you're transphobic. Don't support this game. This game is trash. J.K. Rowling's a turf. Blah, blah, blah. You heard it all. You heard it all. And now the egg is coming on their face. I know there's some people that are trying to spin it that this is the developers trying to ease the roast, the heat on them for making this game because there's been a boycott for it. But this has had to have been in the game for years, guys. At this point, with the release for deluxe version coming out tomorrow, this character's been in the game. They literally didn't just add this yesterday. So there's no way that this was put in to appease critics, to appease the people from the woke crowd calling it transphobic. This was in here. So to me, to have a character, and I'm not going to scroll down into this article because there is minor spoilers because this character is in a quest line. This is egg on the face of the people calling Hogwarts Legacy transphobic. 110%. What's the excuse now? There's a trans character in the game. What is the excuse? I like that some people that come in here and they leave their, comments that are, I guess, on the critical side of me, saying that I'm anti-trans and this and that. No, I've said it over and over. I'm not anti-trans. I'm anti-fucking trying to put this fucking spin on everything and trying to get this virtue signal and pat on the back because there's token characters, whether it's a token trans, whether it's a token black, a token Latin character. This inclusion stuff is hokey. It's shoved in completely wrong. Just let it be natural. Just, I'll play a game and I'll be like, okay, that character's gay. Oh, that character's this. Oh, that character's trans. Just let it happen. There's no need to have like this whole, oh man, this guy is blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck off. I'm so glad the developers didn't reveal this. Like, I'm so glad this is now just coming out because it shows that all of these people were assuming that this game was anti-trans when it's absolutely not. And when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. This is like the perfect ending to like a well-written story of where a whole bunch of people just made themselves look like a bunch of assholes, calling to boycott the game, calling to boycott Twitch, calling everybody who streams the game bigots and all this. You can't make this up. It's fucking perfect. So good on the developers for putting this in the game. This is like the ultimate, like, fuck you. like what's next? What is going to be the next desperate excuse for the woke crowd to hate this game? The scores for Metacritic are great. There's a transgender person in the game. The game's selling like hotcakes. It failed. The boycott failed. Thank you. Goodbye. You get nothing.